Welcome back everyone. Today's squishy package comes from Banngood.com. They sent me a couple stuff to review and I'm really excited to open most of these. You may have noticed a different background. I'm testing out some more backdrops, so just deal with it for now. The first squishy that I have is from SquishyFun. It's a little opened at the top, but other than that it looks pretty cool, and they put the sticker on the back, thankfully. So this has a little cutie face. It looks like a mocha cup or shake. It's very soft. It very much has that matte texture. It's not the slowest to rise, which I'm a little surprised by. But recently, and I'm not sure if it's just me or the squishies I've been getting, but it seems Bangood squishies are not as slow as they used to be. They used to be absurdly slow to the point of annoyance for some. And this just has a chemical smell. I was kind of hoping it smelled like chocolate, but it does not. However, it is very cute. It does not have any licensing that I can notice, but still very cute. The next item that I have, I'm very excited for. A lot of sprinkles are falling out of it, but this is reminiscent of the Chawa cake slice. It's a rainbow cake with sprinkles at the top. This is by, I don't think that has a brand. I think it's just a generic squishy. It just has Jumbo Squishy at the top. I really like the texture at the top. I'm sure this will make good ASMR material. And it has the same matte texture as the previous one. Oh, so squishing the top definitely results in sprinkles falling out. It's a little worrisome. This one is very slow. Slower than the last one. And I like the texture that the sprinkles create when you squish it there. Goodness. Very cool. It's very fun to squish. Not the sprinkles. This one does not have a chemical smell. It somewhat smells like they tried to add a scent, but it faded out. But it does not have the lingering chemical scent either, so hit or miss on the scent. Had to lower my brightness a little. It seemed like it was a little too bright, just to give y'all a better look of this one because it was blindingly white earlier. It's very cute, and there's no licensing on it that I can see either. Next one I have is this cute Shiba Inu toast. It has an adorable face. This one's by Kiibru, and there's some artwork on the bottom. And this one is pretty slow. I have to say, so far Bangood has done a really good job about putting the sticker that they usually add their products on the back of the packaging instead of the front. So good job. Here's the back of the squishy. It has Kiibru on the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. His little tail. It is really soft. It has a matte texture, but it's much smoother. And less artificial feeling, if that makes any sense. It's slightly glossy up on this side, whereas the sides are matte. But it has that sticky residue texture. instead of just a sponge. It's really nice. It's super cute too. Ooh, I think it has a scent. I just smelled something. Ooh, that smells delicious. This has a sweet, almost mango-like scent, similar to their old mango squishy. In addition to the Punimaru papaya, it kind of has that same type of smell. It smells really good. I'm not sure what this is supposed to smell like. Probably melon. Now that I think about it, it's probably a melon smell. But highly recommend this one. It is so cute. Very good smell. It's not too strong. And very squishy. Next I have this donut. This is by Sanqi Elan, the same brand that made those sushi squishies. I think they also made that chocolate bar that I got a little bit ago. It's not too slow, but also not fast to rise either. Very soft and squishy. Really cute. And it has a matte texture overall. I don't see license. Oh, there it is. There it is. So there is licensing. It says Sanqi Elan. That one's hard to see. It's molded onto the squishy in the back right there. But this one's neat. I like this. It's a good size for the hand too. And it does not have a scent. Wait. It kind of has a generic squishy sweet smell. Not the bread kind, but you can definitely smell the chemicals in addition to a hint of sweetness. So that one's cute. So the next one that I have is this one. It does have the sticker on the front. This is by LeiLei. Oh, I have not seen them in a while. And this is the deer. Packaging is very crinkled. This one unfortunately does not have resealable packaging. It does have a tear tab right up here so you could tear it easily at the top, but I just took an X-Acto knife and made a very crinkly slit. Very crooked at the top. That was not my best work, but at least it got the squishy out. He's very deformed, I think, because he was stuffed in the mail for so long. So hopefully after a while he'll turn back into his cute little deer form. He is very squishy though. The cup is a matte texture, whereas the deer is in a glossy finish. Has a really nice, slightly sticky. So this poor little guy did not make it through the mail unscathed. He's got cracks along his seams and lots of places, so that's a shame. He's still really cute and he cannot stand up. I was hoping he could still sit up, but that's a shame. I do see licensing on the bottom. It says LeiLei in cursive. That's really hard to see because his cup is just so deformed. But he's still very squishy. And this has a very fruity smell. It smells really good, actually. So if you feel yours can make it through the mail, I would recommend this one actually. It's very cute. And the smell is one I don't really see that often with cheap Bangood squishies. But there's always the risk when it comes to the mail. They did send all of these in bags through UPS for some reason. Usually they just send it through regular postal, but this time UPS handled it. So a lot of the squishies actually made it without very crinkled packaging. But of course, with it being a bag, they were obvious. Some of them still had the signs that they were pushed around a lot. Moving on, I have this snail by Kiibru. They put the sticker on the front of the window, but it's not as bad as it could be. And then there's the back. I like the decorations along the box. And the box itself made it pretty safely, despite being in a bag. There's a cute snail. Comes in a blister similar to their coffee bun or chocolate bun. Ooh, that's a very nice squish. So it's a matte texture, but this appears to have a very solid finish, so you get that sticky texture, which is always awesome when you squish. Super slow rising. And then the face is so cute. I've wanted this little guy for a long time. I just never got around to buying him. So I'm super happy that I finally have him in my possession, and he also comes in a pink color, I believe. Super squishy. I would highly recommend this snail for the squish alone. I'm not sure if he's scented. He is, but I can't really pinpoint what that smell is. It has a hint of chemicals, but also not very sweet, and yet not unscented either. I'm not sure what that is. It's a little more herby smell. The smell is more herbal than sweet, but it does have a hint of sweetness. That's really cute. Oh my, I can't stop squishing his shell. I really like that. Okay, I'm gonna stop. He's so cute. I would recommend this one. I don't see any licensing. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I keep saying that, but the licensing is there. Kiibru is on the back of the shell. Right there. Super cute. Highly recommend. The next squishy I have is this very plain marshmallow bun. I had one of these earlier, and I got it from Miso Kawaii a long time ago. It smelled amazing. I'm sure this is not the same type, but I was excited to have another bun anyway. And this one, unlike my previous one, is super slow rising. The bag says, "Because I want to see your face with a smile." It's cute. Oh, okay. So I think the bag just split at some point, and because it's resealable at the top, but they have tape holding it together. So that might have ripped at some point while they were packing everything. But I don't mind it. Here's the squishy. Super squishy. Very slow rising. It's very soft and airy as well. Very light. But it has enough give in the material that it's not a completely hollow squishy or hollow squish. I love the simplicity of it. Oh gosh. I'm not sure if they tried to add a scent. It kind of smells like they did, but it does not smell good. It's not strong though. It's something you would only smell once you pushed it up to your face, so I don't really see that as a problem. It doesn't smell like chemicals. It just has that not pleasant smell of something lingering there. It's the best way I can describe it. One good squish. Super fun. I would recommend this one as well if you are interested in just a simple bun. Very squishy. I have two squishies next, but it appears that there may have been a mistake, or maybe they just were nice and decided to send me a double. I have two of these Kiibru chocolate cookies. They say "Good Luck Chocolate" on the back. A lot of you have been recommending I try these on my hunt for the perfect chocolate squishy. So far, I don't really trust Kiibru, to be honest. I've bought a couple of their chocolate squishies, and they just don't smell like chocolate to me. They smell like something else. Sweet, but not chocolate. I may open both of these just to see if the smell differs with the batches or something. Like even in the packaging, you can tell they're the Kiibru quality, very squishy. Here's the squishy itself. It says "Good Luck." And then the back has Kiibru on the texture. I really like the texture on the back. Very squishy. And the back is a matte finish, whereas the chocolate part is a glossy finish. So it's a really nice combination of textures for your squishing needs. I like the contrast. Okay, so it is scented, does not smell like chocolate to me. It has the same smell that the chocolate bun had, that I got a while back. Has that same exact smell. If that smells like chocolate to y'all, then okay, but to me it doesn't. However, the cookie side smells a little sweeter. I think they were actually trying to make this a dual smelling squishy, which is really cool. And even if it doesn't smell like chocolate to me, it's still a really, really nice squishy. Love the texture of it. It's very soft, very malleable, not dense at all, but not hollow, so you have something to squish. And it doesn't take forever to rise. Really nice. So the fact that it smells like the chocolate bun of the past makes me think that this one smells the same, so I'm not going to open it because I don't think there will be much of a difference. It probably smells exactly the same, but still very happy to have them. Very good squishies. And finally, the last thing that I have is a set of very common bread squishies. This is a pack of, I think this is a pack of 6 different bread squishies, so I'll take them out one by one. They all came in this bag. The first squishy that I have is a plain toast. And this one's really squishy. This might be similar to the one that I already have. It has a very same texture, very solid paint job, so it's obviously a duplicate of something else. Low quality duplicate. However, the squish is out of this world. It has that slightly sticky texture. And the rebound is amazing. A little fast, but the squish itself is really nice. It's not dense at all. Very squishy toast. And you can kind of feel the stickiness in your fingers when you squish it. And it has that very standard sweet bread smell for common squishies. However, the chemical side of it is not very strong, so it smells really good. Really good, actually. Like sweet bread or cookies. Butter cookies. So I'm really happy with that one. The next that came in the set is this, I want to say croissant? No, that's not a croissant. I'm not sure what this is, if it has a name. Also very sticky. I had some trouble getting it out of the bag. Oh my gosh. And this is why I wanted this set. I knew these very common squishies would have, at least some of them, a sticky texture. That's so nice. Super fun. And even though it's fast to rise, it's not dense at all. It's very squishy. Love that. And this has the same smell as the toast. Very delicious. Next I have this croissant. Really fast rebound. Similar texture as the previous one, really nice. A much quicker rebound, but still super fun. Not dense or anything. Oh, that's a really quick rebound, actually. This one has a slightly more chemical hint to the smell, but it still has the same sweetbread smell that the other two had. The next one I have is similar to this one, so I'm not going to open it. It's just the same, except this one does not have the drizzling at the top. I'm sure it'll have the same smell, and the rebound is very slow. Very nice. This also looks like a croissant to me for some reason, but I think it's more of a roll. Really squishy, and since these are all common squishies, they have the little eye pinhole and no licensing. This one also has the same smell, except it's a little more chemical-like than the other one. Here is a cream puff. Ooh, that one's really slow. Very nice. It's really slow rising. I think this is my favorite so far. It has a overall finish, not glossy paint per se, but you can tell it's there. It's smoother despite the texture. The other ones very much felt like they came straight out of the factory, even though they were airbrushed. This one feels like they added some kind of other layer to them and let it dry. So it's not sticky, it's very smooth. But just the size of it is very, very nice. And the smell is actually not there. It smells like they attempted it, but it went out a long time ago, so it doesn't have the chemical or sweet smell. And then finally, the last squishy in this set is this bun. Looks like a regular steam bun. And this one does have the sticky outer texture. It's just a very simple white. And this also has the chemical-like sweetbread smell. More chemical than bread, but still really nice. I really like this set overall. Thank you guys so much for watching. I want to thank Bangood as well for sending these to me. I loved every single one of them. They're still a very good site to buy cheap squishies. Go ahead and check out the description for a link to all of their deals, as well as specific links to all of these products. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.